I did my subscribers pick my makeup. So it's all my subscribers' favorite makeup. I asked on Instagram and Facebook what your favorites were, and you guys left a whole bunch of comments. So I went ahead and I picked out a couple different ones that I had. I have a little cheat sheet here. And I really like how this turned out. So I hope you guys do as well. And if you'd like to see how I get this, then just keep on watching. So today I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. This was super highly requested, which I was kind of surprised about. But I obviously already did this. I totally filmed this video first and I did a black smoky eye, and then I went in with an eyeliner and totally ruined it. So I took it all off and I restarted. So I went ahead and did this eye off camera, but today I'm going to do this eye on camera. I did already prime with my Marc Jacobs eye primer. I love this stuff. I was not recommended a good eyeshadow primer, so I just used one of my own favorites. So that's what I have on. I set it with the powder, and now we can kind of get going. On this eye look, I kind of pushed myself to do things I don't usually do, like take the color all the way in and all the way up and use more orangey colors. So to start off this look, I go in with this color. I'm also using a different technique than I usually would. Jeez, I'm making that. Usually I go in with like the lightest shades first, but I'm trying this way. I'm taking this on a Morphe M506, just a little tiny blending brush. And I'm putting this into the crease really well. Next, I'm taking this really orangey rust shade on that same brush, and I'm pretty much doing the same thing, slightly higher. Then I take a Morphe M514, and I'm taking the really yellow mustardy color in the palette, and this is what I'm going to use to blend it all out. So this one I'm taking all the way in this inner corner, which is so weird to me, but I'm pushing myself to be creative. Then I just keep going back into that orange shade mostly and go into the crease and just keep building those colors. Now I'm going to go in with a little bit more of that dark brown and just redefine this area. Next I'm going to take this maroon color right here, and I put this just on the outer half of my eye, not even half, maybe a third, the outer corner here. Then I took it up into the crease just a little. On that same brush, I'm picking up some of that brown. Just putting that on the outer corner. Then I go back in with my little tiny blending brush and blend that all out a little. Then I just take a clean blending brush and go over all the edges. And then now I'm going to take a little bit of concealer. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm using this little tiny synthetic brush to cut my crease. So this you definitely want to take your time on. Then I go back into that maroon shade on that one brush we've been using. And then I just pat it over the edge here. Make sure it blends into that dark brown as well. And then I'm taking what's actually a little lip brush. I'm spraying it with some Fix Plus. And I'm going to take this cranberry shade right here. And this one I'm going to put more towards the center of the eye, and making it sharp up at the crease. And then I just use patting motions to blend it into those other colors. Then I'm also spraying a different brush. This is a Sigma E56. And I'm gonna take this rose gold color right here. And I'm just making kind of a gradient from my inner corner to this other color. Again, keeping it sharp up at this cut crease. Patting into the other shade. And then I'm gonna take this light gold color in the palette, right here. And I'm gonna put this on the furthest inner part. So then what I do to make it a little bit sharper, I'm gonna take the Zoeva, what is this, 315 brush. It's a little tiny pointed brush. Taking just a little bit of that dark brown like a tiny bit. I just go right over the cut crease. And that'll kind of clean up any little mistakes or unevenness you have. And if I need to go in and add darkness anywhere, I will do that, but I feel like it actually looks pretty even with the other side. So then I'm taking a little bit of that light gold shade and just running it right under my brow bone. And for eyeliner, everyone's favorite by a landslide was the Stila. I love these as well. I've been using this little micro tip one. It's a little bit smaller than the original. And I am gonna create a little wing. Alrighty, this one also won by a landslide. It's the Better Than Sex Too Faced mascara, so I'm gonna put a little bit of this on before lashes. I actually really like this mascara. I just haven't used it in a while. Just because I get onto new things, which I love the Lancome Monsieur Big, which one person did say or two people actually on Facebook said that they wanted to see. But I do use that one in almost all my videos, so thought I'd change it up a little bit. And then for lashes, I only had one request or recommendation for lashes. Is the Ardell Faux Mink Wispy ones. And I swear I have those, but I can't find them. I'm going to use my Allure ones. These are the Ann Lee collaboration, and I love these. They're affordable. They're super nice. Alrighty, so the first thing I did was put some eye cream on. This is the Kiehl's Avocado Eye Cream, just because I'm going to be using a matte concealer and I know it's going to be kind of dry. And then I'm going to prime my face with whatever primer I have left in the Too Faced Hangover Primer. Take about that much. It's like 2 pumps maybe. I'm going to put this all over because I am a dry girl. Luckily, I don't have any dry patches currently. Alrighty, then for foundation, I had a bunch of different foundations recommended, but I wanted to try to keep some of this stuff drugstore. So going off of that and my skin type, I decided to choose the Flower Beauty Light Illusion foundation. This is in the color fan favorite is definitely the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, so I'm going to go ahead and use some of this. My skin is just too dehydrated for it usually, so I haven't been using it, but today's the day, my friends. This concealer, this is probably even too much. You hardly need any of it. I cannot emphasize enough how little you need. Powder was another one I didn't get any recommendations for, so I'm going to use my favorite. It's the Hourglass Veil Primer, or powder. This is a foundation I like to set my whole face with just because it is pretty dang hydrating and dewy. Next I'm going to do highlighter, which there was 2 favorites, Champagne Pop for Becca and then Anastasia, so I'm going to do both. I said why not? You know, more highlighter is more. I'm first going to take Champagne Pop and put this on the tops of my cheekbones. And right on top I'm using So Hollywood from Anastasia. Ooh, do you see that highlight, guys? I can't even see it that well on camera, but holy smokes, that's pretty. Then on a smaller brush, I'm just gonna highlight my nose. This is just the So Hollywood from Anastasia. For contour, I got a lot between Kat Von D and Tarte, and I use Kat Von D almost every day, so I decided I'd use my Tarte Park Princess Ab palette. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour with this taupey kind of shade. And then typically if I was actually at a show or something, I would just do that contour palette and use the bronzers in there. But Hoola by Benefit got so many requests that I had to pull it out. I haven't used this since, I don't know, forever, but like look how little I have left from when I used to use it all the time. For blush, I really didn't have too many recommendations, so I'm going to go ahead and use Luminoso from Milani. This was one of the recommendations, and I love this blush, so I couldn't say no. For brows, I got a lot of requests for Anastasia products, so I'm going to start off with the Brow Wiz in the color Taupe, and then I might use a little dip brow if needed. And then the clear brow gel as well from Anastasia, because that was definitely a top contender. Going back to eyes, I'm going to start with that little brush and that really orangey rust shade. I'm going to run this on the lower lash line. I love using this brush for a really smoky lower lash line. Next, I'm taking that darkest brown shade we used. Then I'm just taking some rose gold right on my finger and putting a little mascara on again. I will say this one doesn't usually do well on my bottom lashes just because they're so long that it does transfer. For lips, I'm going to take Lolita 2 from Kat Von D. Kat Von D was one of the most requested lipsticks on there. I think Jeffree Star was on there like once or twice as well. But I do really like these liquid lipsticks. They last a long time. Then of course, to set it, I'm going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter. This is everyone's go-to, which I love it as well. I love this stuff. I saw the funniest meme. It was like, every guy that's hung out with girls or their girl for all day knows how this feels in this white shirt with makeup on it. And then this guy's comment, it's really funny. It goes, dude, that's why you need to buy your girl Urban Decay setting spray. I was like, yes. Alrighty, so this is the finished look. I really like how it came out and I hope you guys do as well. This was fun for me to try out everyone's favorites. I own a lot of them already. And there are ones I want to try that I don't own that I saw you guys like, so I will definitely get into that as well. This is going to be my last video before I leave for Oklahoma. I'm going to film a hair tutorial really quick, but other than that, this is going to be it. So wish me luck, guys. I will see you guys in my next video, and thank you guys for all the love and support. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.